In this video, we're going to be looking at project setup. So I'm going to open a new terminal in VS Code, and I'm going to clone the starter template from my GitHub repo. So you come over to this GitHub repo, copy this code, and paste it on your terminal. I'm going to be using the b-b flag to indicate a branch, the current branch I want to clone. So mind this whenever you're cloning this project. The complete branch is for the full code. Initial is for the first startup template before you start following this course. So I tried cloning it to the parent folder. It's giving me an error. So I switched out of the parent folder and it created a new folder. So I'll just drag that and drop into the folder I created for this project. Mind you, depends on how you want, you can also continue that way, but I choose to have mine just two folder, client and server side. Yes, I'm going to move this to recycle bin. Then next we'll look into installing the dependencies needed using npm. So basically I'll look into my package.json to see the dependencies needed, and I'll come to my terminal and navigate to the client side. Once I'm done navigating to the client side, I'm going to initiate an npm install. So this is going to install all the dependencies you've seen above: React DOM, React Router DOM, etc. Now it's done installing. So I'm just going to push my code to Git. So I recommend doing this. So it saves you a lot of time whenever you're coding, or in case of data loss or hardware crash. So basically that's done. We'll move to the server side now. But before we move to the server side, I would like to start the application. Mind you, you can create your own GitHub repo to push your code. npm start. Hit enter. That's going to pop up a development server on my browser. And yes, client side looking nice and clean. So basically this is what's in the user info page, and all these buttons are yet to be implemented. We now move to the server side. I'm going to step a folder outward and navigate back to the server folder. This will allow us to install through npm all the dependencies that is needed for this particular project. You can always have a look at your package.json file to determine what dependencies you need and as you wish to customize to your final output. So I also advise, whenever you're using this project, try not to forget what to exclude using your git ignore file. So let's start the server. Remember to include your MongoDB URL, as I did mine. So it's going to connect and you see database created successfully. Yes, just give it a minute. Yeah. So that's it for this video.